Hello and welcome to class. The following is a gentle full body practice designed to improve the mobility of the spine. You won't need any props. We'll start today's practice in child's pose at the back of your mat. You can take your knees wide, leaving your big toes together, and then release your arms towards the top of the mat, lowering the elbows down and letting the forehead come towards the floor. You may need to move the hips slightly side to side, the chest side to side until you find that place that feels good for your body. When you do, let your eyes close and start to take big breaths in and out through the nose. Using your inhales to expand the torso in all four directions. And exhales, relax the chest and shoulders a bit closer to the mat. Keeping your eyes closed, on your inhale, walk your hands slightly further forward, coming onto your fingertips, letting your elbows lift off of the mat. Breathe in. As you exhale, see if you can press your hips a little bit more towards your heels, lengthening through the sides of the waist. Again, breathe in, breathe out. On your next inhale, walk both hands off to the right side. You can stay on your fingertips, keeping the hands next to each other, or lay the hands flat, maybe bringing your left hand on top of your right, pressing both down into the floor. This time with your inhale, try to expand the space between the ribs on the left side of your waist. Exhale, presses the left hip towards the left heel. On your inhale, slowly come back to center. And then exhale, walk both hands off to the left side. Same variation you had with the hands on the other side. Relax your head, your neck, and continue to breathe into the right side of the waist. On your next inhale, slowly come back to center. And then exhale, rise up to come seated at the back of the mat. You can slide the knees in together. As you breathe in, lift both arms. As you exhale, twist your torso towards the right, bringing your left hand on your right knee. Right hand can come to your low back, or it can reach towards the floor behind you. Use your inhales to lift through the crown of the head, lengthen the spine. Exhales to twist, looking behind you a bit more. On your inhale, turn your head back to center. Keep your left hand where it is. Just lift your right arm. Lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, cross your right elbow over your left. Option 1, bring the hands to the back of the shoulders. Option 2, press the back of the hands into one another, or maybe take eagle arms, bringing the palms together. Whichever option you have. On your inhale, lift both elbows towards the sky. Gently arch the back. Look up. As you exhale, round the back. Pull the elbows towards your belly button or to the knees. Inhale, arches the back. Look up. Exhale, round. 2 more. On your inhale, come back to center. Gently uncross the arms, lift them both overhead. Pause here for the exhale. Inhale, lifts the arms. As you exhale this time, twist to the left. Right hand on your left leg, left hand behind you or to your low back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. On your inhale, turn your gaze to look forward. Keep your right hand where it is. Just lift the left arm. And then as you exhale, cross the left elbow on top of the right. Option 1, grab the back of the shoulders. Option 2, back of the hands together. Option 3, cross the palms to touch. On your inhale, arch the back, pull the chest forward, look up. As you exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades apart. 2 more. On your inhale, come back to center. Gently release the arms. This time as you exhale, find your tabletop. Hands and knees. You can take a moment here to roll out the ankles, bring some blood back into the feet. And then with the toes tucked under, breathe in, arch the back, look up. Breathe out, round the spine. Breathe in here. As you exhale, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. Take a moment to walk out your dog, pushing your hips from right to left. Shake out your head, yes and no. And then gently bring your big toes together. On your inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, taking your right heel as close to your bum as you can, lifting your right knee towards the sky. As best as you can, try to keep equal pressure in your hands. Option 1, stay still here. Option 2, take big circles into the right hip. If your left heel is lifted, you can slide your left foot a little closer to your hand, shortening your down dog. It may help you feel a little bit more stable. Same leg, just switch the direction of your hip circle. On your inhale, extend your right leg. As you exhale, bring your right knee behind your left wrist, setting the whole lower leg down. Set the back knee down, turning your chest towards the left. Left toes lift up towards the sky. So your left leg is straight, right knee is bent. On your inhale, lift both arms. As you exhale, left hand comes inside the left knee, reaching the right arm towards the back wall. So instead of reaching towards your left foot, try to grow long through the right side of the waist, maybe even the top corner of the room. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. On your inhale, lift the torso back to center. Take the right hand behind your right hip. And as you exhale, press it into the floor. Lift the hips, sweep the left arm towards the top of the mat. Gentle squeeze in your bum. Once more through that transition. Inhale, hips down, left hand down. As you exhale, side bend towards the back of the mat. One breath. Inhale, right hand comes down behind your right hip. As you exhale, sweep the left arm forward, open the chest, squeeze into the bum. This time on your inhale, look down to your right hand. Bring your left hand down at the top of the mat. Tuck the left toes and send your right foot next to your left. Find your plank. Lower the knees down. Keep the toes tucked under, hips to heels, child's pose. Releasing the forehead down. Come back to your breath. And notice here how the back, the right side of your back feels compared to your left. Just enjoying the moments here where they feel slightly different. Before we go on to the left side. On your inhale, press down through your hands, roll your weight forward through your tabletop. And then as you exhale, lift your hips, find your downward facing dog. All together, big breath in, full breath out. Big toes come to touch. On your inhale, lift your left leg. As you exhale, bend the knee, open the hip again as much as you can, equal pressure in the hands. Option 1, stay still. Option 2, big circles into your hip. Try to keep your head relaxed. And then switch the direction of your circle. On your inhale, extend the left leg. As you exhale, left knee comes behind the right wrist. Set the whole lower leg down. Lower the hips down, turn your chest towards the right. Right toes lift. Breathe in, lift both arms. As you exhale, right hand comes inside the right leg. Side bend to the back of the mat, lengthening through the left side of your body. One more breath. On your inhale, come back through center. Left hand comes down. As you exhale, press it into the floor. Lift the hips. Right arm sweeps forward, opening the chest. Once more through that transition. Inhale, hips down. Right hand down. Exhale, side bend towards the back of the mat. Inhale to rise, left hand down. Exhale, sweep the right arm forward. This time on your inhale, look forward. As you exhale, right hand down, find your high plank. Breathe in. Breathe out, knees down, toes tucked or untucked this time, child's pose. Take a full breath in. full breath out. On your inhale, round your weight forward, find your tabletop. Tuck the toes, exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Breathe in, bend the knees, look forward. As you exhale, little steps to the top of the mat, feet slightly wider than your hips. Actually, instead of coming all the way to the top of the mat, come about a third of the way back so you still have some runway in front of you. Hands can be at your hips or relax towards the floor. Pressing your left hand down to the floor or keeping it at your left hip, breathe in, deep bend in the knees. As you exhale, open your chest towards the right, take the right arm up towards the sky, opening the chest. Option 1, keep the knees bent here. Option 2, maybe extend the right leg, pressing your hips towards the left, opening the chest a little bit more. Breathe in, breathe out. On your inhale, come back to center, right hand down or at the right hip. Exhale, open the left arm, take your twist. Knees bent, or maybe you extend the left leg. On your inhale, come back to center, fold. Deep bend in the knees on your inhale, lower the hips, find your Utkatasana, chair pose, with the feet, again, slightly wider than your hips. Option 1, keep your hands in front of your chest. Option 2, lift the arms, pull the belly button in, drawing the tailbone to face down. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. On your inhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Look down. As you exhale, come onto your tippy toes. Using your hands as much as you need, lower the knees down onto the floor. If your knees are off of the mat, you may need to slide back slightly so you have some cushion underneath you. Keeping your toes tucked under. On your inhale, left hand comes behind your left foot. Lift the hips, open the chest, sweeping the right arm back. The hips could lift just a few centimeters, or as much as it feels okay, but squeeze into the back of your body. On your inhale, hips down, sweep both arms forward. Right hand down. As you exhale, open the chest, lift the hips. Inhale, hips lower, sweep. Exhale, lift. Keep it going, moving with your breath. If this is a lot on the toes, you can always untuck them. Once more each side. Slowly coming back to center. Lower the hips down. Take the hands in front of you, tuck the toes. Press your weight back into a deep squat. Heels are going to stay lifted here because we're going to work to press one knee wide at a time. You can press right hand onto your right knee, left elbow into your left. Open the chest towards the right. Back to center, right hand down. Exhale, left knee goes wide. Open the chest. A few more times, moving slowly to start to calm down your heartbeat. Slowly come back to center. Use your hands to come down onto your bum. Because we did so much heart opening, I just want to counter it with a little bit of closing. Taking your legs out in front of you, knees slightly bent, you can slide your bum flush off to the side. Hands outside your knees. Breathe in here, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, imagine your chest pulling towards your big toes. Once you can't hinge forward anymore, let your spine round, gently tucking your chin towards your chest. Coming back to an even breath, in and out through the nose. Maybe rock your head from right to left. And with your eyes closed here, just take a moment to notice how you feel. Appreciating the space you've created in your back and the hips. And then gently rise up, keeping the eyes closed here. Pause for a breath at the top. On your next inhale, lift the shoulders up to your ears. As you exhale, release them down the back. Once more, because it feels good. Breathe in, shoulders lift. Breathe out, shoulders fall. And then when you're ready, gently lower your chin to your chest and blink the eyes open. Thank you all so much for joining today's class. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you have any requests for future flows, please just drop them down below. I'm wishing you a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll catch you back here in my next video super soon. Ciao.